Hey, happy Friday. I'm so excited to be doing this live. It is not going to be that long today, but we are getting ready to start doing more interviews. I'm going to have special guest Lillie Mae today. She's going to be talking about how she was on our cover from Glambitious in her brand. Like, she is everything media, and definitely love all that she has to contribute and all that she has contributed to the media world. I've always watched her from afar, and she's just been so great. So I am going to see if I can get her inside of the video right quick. Give me 1 second. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. I don't know about you, but always excited for the weekend. So yeah, let me see. Give her 1 second. Doesn't look like I seen her jump in and then I seen her jump out. There she is. Hey, all right, let's go. Happy Friday. Grab the magazine. It's the link in my bio to make sure that you read more about Lillie Mae and the wonderful ladies of she is. Hey, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How's it going?
It's going. I was like, oh my gosh, let me get her in here because I know that we're pressing for time this morning.
Mhm.
But just glad to have you on today. I just want to get right into it and introduce yourself to the audience for the ones that might not know you.
Sure. Hey, everyone. I am Lillie Mae, creator of the Glambitious brand. And I started this brand in Atlanta in 2013 to help women entrepreneurs grow their visibility, to grow their businesses, to have connection, networking, event speaking opportunities. Hey there, Natalie Martin. I see one of my good former clients in the room. Hey. And so, yeah, that's who I am. Marketing, public relations, and speaking, I feel like are my superpowers.
Yes, yes. Well, let me just say, you've even helped me even this week. So it is definitely your superpower.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I'm a natural coach, a
Mhm.
natural activator. So I always activate like anyone that I'm in communication with. I always have ideas to help advance their brand and their business. So I really love what I do. And I appreciate you recognizing me and putting me on your digital cover because there was definitely a season where I felt I was getting a little unnoticed. Like I'm putting in all this hard work. And then so now I feel like that season is here where I get that recognition and I very much appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I that was like one of my goals for 2024 is just to go behind, the brand. Because again, sometimes we do get lost in translation because everybody sees the brand, but we're like, hey, we're back here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that was my goal is, to bring you guys more in front of the camera this year. I know that you're always in front of the camera doing things, but I just wanted to say, listen, here's the bosses behind the brand. So
Mm-hmm.
that has been my thing this year. So thank you for allowing me the opportunity to do
Of
it.
course, of course. And you're a North Carolina girly, so we have that in common.
For sure. So I want to ask you though, I know you said you started like in 2013,
Mm-hmm.
but what was your driving focus in behind that? Because sometimes we can get afraid to tap into other like different avenues. So
Mm-hmm.
why did you decide like, listen, I'm not going to be a one-stop thing. I'm going to do multiple things to help multiple business owners get this visibility?
Yeah, that's a great question. And, ironically, I've never had a fear in doing something new. And so, now it's very popular for people to be into a lot of different things.
Mhm.
But 10 years ago, it wasn't so popular, but it fell upon my heart to do it. And so I've
Mhm.
always been a person where if, God gives me a download, I take action no matter what people think, no matter how people perceive it, because I know it's like a God idea. And so back then, as an entrepreneur, got into entrepreneurship very early. I want to say I was maybe 25. I had just gotten laid off of a job. And so I jumped into entrepreneurship with no coaching or anything like that. So it was a lot of ups and downs along the way. And at the time when I decided to create Glambitious, I created it because I feel like it was a need for supporting women entrepreneurs so they can learn from my mistakes and learn from each other. And so it was like a natural progression. And anytime I feel like God gives me an idea, I take action on it. You know, it might be meant for me to connect with 10 people, 10,000, 10 million. I let him handle that part, but I just always take action on the ideas that I have. And then 10 years later, you know, the brand, or maybe actually this is our 11th year, the brand has really, you know, grown in ways I couldn't imagine. So I urge anyone watching, if God gives you an idea, just take action and then allow him to order the rest of your steps.
Facts, facts. No, that's beautiful because sometimes, again, we get hesitant, like, should we do this? I know you
Mhm.
gave it to me, God, but hearing that you don't have that hesitation, hearing that you know it's meant for you to do it and you're going to take action is a big thing, because procrastination sometimes is even my thing. I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
and I know other people feel the same way. So thank you for letting us know, like, be about
Mhm.
it, get it done.
Yes.
Get it done. And I was that, it was that way for me this week. I was like, okay, I plan on doing this, but here's a nudge. I felt like you was nudging me from God, like, come on, let's get it
Mhm.
done. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, let me get it done.
Right. It's important to take swift action, especially in this season. I think in seasons past, we had more time, things were more leisurely, but I feel like this is a very sensitive season. And it's very important as women entrepreneurs that we take swift action and we not allow procrastination or overthinking to stifle us. I feel like procrastination is a trick of the enemy, and he uses that to slow us down. And so it's very important that when you feel that energy where you're doing a little overthinking or a little procrastinating, that you respond with action. You know, like you feel that energy, respond with action, move forward. Because I mean, I think everyone has felt time speed up this year. Time
Yes.
has sped up, right?
Yes.
And so if time is speeding up, that means we need to stay in step with time, and we need to speed up and stop overthinking, stop talking ourselves out of things, stop feeling hesitation to reach out to people. I've had people in the past say, "Oh, I was going to invite you, but I wasn't sure you would respond."
Oh.
And I'm like, "What?" Why would you think that? I always respond. I'm swift to respond. And those again are just like those doubtful thoughts that seep into our head to stifle us and slow us down. So I encourage anyone watching, respond with action in this season. Anytime you feel a little procrastination, a little doubt, a little fear, respond with action.
Yes, beautiful. We need that because here the seasons are changing. We're moving into fall. We're
Mhm.
moving into the last quarter. So it's like, get on
Yes.
it. You know, definitely get on it. So
Hmm.
it just is, those are great nuggets. What do you do though? You know, I know that you said like you don't have to be so hands on because you've been blessed with a team. But what do you do like whenever, you know, you just pull away, you're not Miss Glambitious for the day. You're just chilling. You're having downtime. What are you doing that time?
Yeah, you know, I think I like to do a lot of self-care things in my downtime. So self-care for me might be going for a jog outside. I love jogging outside. I don't know why, but I just love jogging outside. So self-care might be that. It might be catching up on some of my favorite housewife shows because I watch all of them. Potomac, Orange County, Beverly Hills, Salt Lake City. So, you know,
Oh,
catching up
okay.
on that, spending time with family and friends. I also like to do a lot of social things like going to festivals, going to the movies. So anytime I have, you know, a little free time, that is how I, you know, have my little self-care moments. But I do want to talk about the seasons where I don't feel so activated
Let's
myself,
go.
because I know that I'm like, yeah, you know, I always take action on my ideas, which I do, but there are seasons that I've had, especially last year, where the momentum wasn't there in business. And so for the people that might be watching or catch the replay and you feel like you're in a stuck season, I would implore you to ask God to reveal to you what season you're
Right.
in, because it's not always intended for us to be in a season of go, 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 go. Sometimes God has called us to a season of rest, and that might look like business slowing down. You might feel like your business is failing. You might have lost some opportunities. You might have just had a breakup, and you're like, oh my gosh, what is going on? And so I always implore people, ask God what season you're in, so that when he reveals to you what season you're in, you don't fight against it. Last year I thought my business was failing. I'm like putting out things and it's just, you know, very lackluster reaction. I'm like, what is going on? I've been thriving for a long time, and now things are seeming to slow down. Well, God had called me to a season of rest because he knew that this year would be a season of momentum. And instead of me yielding into that rest, I'm fighting him on it. Like, well, Lord, what's going on? And so that's why I implore, anyone watching to ask God what season you're in and then come into agreement with what he says and allow that season to be what it is.
Yes, for sure. Because I've been there. And even this year, I was like, you know what? I might sunset this whole thing and just let it go.
Oh.
Because we go through those seasons, not even realizing that it's just God, like, slow down.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay to rest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you need to rest.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of things happening. Rest because it's going to pick up.
Mm-hmm.
And lo and behold, when I was like, this is probably going to be the last year, everything is like, boom, here we go. Start booking for next year. I'm like, I guess God doesn't want me to slow down.
Yes, yes. And
I
another
guess he
thing,
gave me that time, and then he's like, I'm telling you to rest because it's picked up.
exactly.
So
And another thing I feel like we often need, which we don't have, is community, like intimate community with other women in business. Because as solopreneurs, we do a lot of the things in our business, and we don't necessarily have like an intimate community of other women entrepreneurs that we can talk to, so we can be reminded it's okay to rest, it's okay to slow down. Here are some ideas to help keep you going in the meantime. And that's what inspired me to create the Glambitious Power Circle membership. So that membership is for like women entrepreneurs. We have live Zooms and coaching with each other, networking opportunities. The members attend my events for free. They get opportunities to grow their business. We have a private chat so that we are not just out here solopreneurs alone trying to figure it out by ourselves, but we have a group of women that we can tap into, and we're all women of faith. So when I do our little networking Zooms or our coaching Zooms, we always praying as well. Like we're praying over each other's businesses. And so I feel like more entrepreneurs, particularly women who are working alone, need to tap into a community, an intimate community that you can connect with and be encouraged by.
absolutely, that's so good. So yeah, I'm definitely going to check into that because we need that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm glad that you were able to create something like that because, again, the solo preneur journey can be crazy and very lonely and very
Yes.
wild.
Yes.
So to have
Mm-hmm.
that community and have someone that, has created that is a beautiful thing. So I want you to tell everybody how they can support you, follow you if they don't know
Yes.
you, and all the things.
Yes, please visit my website, theglamceo.com. Theglamceo.com, and join my email list because I also host events around the country and I allow women to speak on my platform. So we have the Essence Festival brunch that comes up every summer, and many women travel from around the country to speak and be panelists. So if you're interested in speaking during Essence Festival weekend, I have that opportunity available. I also have a brunch coming up next year in Washington, D.C. during the Congressional Black Caucus Conference, which is a big deal
Yes.
in DC. I went for the first time this year. I didn't know anything about it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So we'll be doing a brunch there. And then I also have brunch events in Atlanta, Miami, Charlotte. So join my email list at theglamceo.com to just stay connected to all of the opportunities I have for women entrepreneurs and to consider joining the membership. It's a very reasonable monthly investment. You can cancel anytime, but most of my members have been long-standing members because of the value they get from the membership. So definitely check that out as well, theglamceo.com. And you can follow me on my personal Instagram page just to learn a little bit about who I am outside of business. And that page is I am Lillie Mae.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lillie Mae. Also, make sure that you grab the magazine. You can click the link in my bio because she is the guest this month. So grab it, follow, support, get on the email list. Lillie is amazing and she has helped me in so many ways. You have no idea. So thank you again, Lillie. I know you have other obligations. You guys have a wonderful day and have a happy Friday, okay? We'll talk
Bye,
again,
everybody.
Lillie.
Okay, bye.
Bye.